Today we're diving into a case that impressed me a lot when I unboxed it a couple weeks ago, because I like shiny geometric things. The Aulumu A39 geometric case for the Airpods Pro 3. It's bold, it's chunky, and it's definitely not your average silicone sleeve. It's available in 3 different colors from the Aulumu website or from Amazon for around $29 US or £37 at the time of making this video, and the links will be in the description below. But is it worth the price, or is it just another over-designed flex piece? Let's break it down. Let's start with the obvious, the design. This thing looks like it came out of a sci-fi prop department. Angular shell, matte finish, metal accents. It's got that tactical cyberpunk vibe. I got the midnight black version, but it also comes in grey and translucent grey. The grey models will probably go well with some of the similarly colored phone cases from Aulumu, like the frosted cases. Obviously, the first thing you notice about this case is its overall shape, looking like something you collected after defeating a level boss in a video game. Maybe Aulumu actually has game designers working for them. But then, in usual Aulumu style, the case is tastefully covered in tactical looking embellishments, which make all the difference. There's a subtle cyberpunk style 39 printed on the buckle hook thing, but all the other embellishments actually took some work to do, like the lock text and the decorative lines actually molded into the plastic. There's also a subtle Aulumu branding, which is engraved into the TPU, and this is the only branding you'll find anywhere on the case. Again, Aulumu is counting on you instantly recognizing its products, so that standout branding is not needed. Also, in a typical style, Aulumu isn't afraid to use exposed screws as decorative elements, and I think it works just great here. Attention to detail extends to the supplied strap as well, and this is where a lot of lesser manufacturers would give up and just supply something generic, but no, not Aulumu. They printed 39 and also this little triangle in some nice durable feeling rubbery material. Did they have to do this? No, but it sure looks good. By the way, this is the correct way to install a strap. I've seen other people on YouTube install it using the wrong end. There's even a photo showing how to do this on the webpage for the product. The shell is made of thick TPU, flexible but tough, and there are also cavities on the inside which will both absorb shock and reduce weight. The silver bit's actually a mix of metal and plastic, although it's hard to tell because the colors match precisely. It actually took me a few weeks to realize it wasn't all metal. Metal is used where strength is needed. The metal locking lever is the standout feature. The spring mechanism feels secure and durable. It snaps shut with a satisfying click, but it does add some bulk. There are also a couple of machined holes. One of them is just for style, but the other one is to let light from the status LED on the AirPods shine through, and that does have a very pleasing Terminator-like effect. The strap attachment point is the other part that is metal, and this is the part that you want to be as strong as possible. It's attached to the TPU of the case by what looks like 2 screws on either side, ensuring it won't come off. Lastly, we have to talk about the supplied strap again because it's so well made. It's not your regular stretchy nylon strap, it's actually a nice soft material and it's quite pleasant to touch. The free side has some velcro, so you can attach it to your bag without even using a carabiner. Just wrap it around anything and seal it up. This velcro is strong enough that it shouldn't fall off. Now, in terms of protection, I think this case is overkill. It's like a beast. I have no doubt this will protect your buds from knocks and drops. Just the sheer amount of material around to cushion the impact will make sure of that. And this is where the geometricity of the case has a practical advantage. Dropping onto the points will deform the plastic and absorb more shock than if the case was rounded. So this case should protect your buds, but yeah, it is bulky. If you're not used to having a case on, then you will feel this thing. The fit of the case is really tight, as it should be, because you don't want your AirPods just falling out of the case. The lower half is definitely tight enough that you don't need the supplied sticky pad. In fact, I recommend you do not use a sticky pad here because you may never be able to get the case off. The top cover is a lot slacker, and this is just due to having less material to grip onto. Here, I will recommend using sticky pads because if this comes loose while the case is strapped to your bag or something, it's gone. It's gone for good. Maybe in a future version of this case, I might find some way to secure the cover to the rest of the case, maybe by some flexible elastic material on the back or something. That would definitely put my mind more at ease. Functionally, it nails the basics. The LED indicator is visible, the charging port is accessible, and so is the speaker for Find My noises. Unfortunately, the wireless charging may or may not be a problem for you. Let me explain. If you have a flat charger like this one, it's going to work just fine. But the case is not magnetic, so it's not going to hold onto MagSafe chargers, and the charging locations for AirPods and my 2 charging stands are too small to accommodate the case. Given how good Aulumu are with magnets, it would have been nice to see a couple on this case. So bear this restriction in mind if you're accustomed to charging your AirPods on one of these stands like I do. Now, this case is undeniably very good looking. Daily use can suffer depending on how you carry or want to carry your AirPods. If you throw yours into a backpack, then this will work great. If you want to carry your AirPods externally, then that's where this case excels at. After all, you will want to show this case off. However, if you carry your AirPods in your pockets, especially that small pocket in your jeans, then, well, you can't do that with this case. It's not pocket friendly unless you're wearing cargo pants. It feels more like a keychain gadget than a pocketable accessory. Now, at around $36 when it's not on sale, it's definitely premium priced. What you're paying for is the design, the looks, and the durability. Compared to a $10 silicone case, it's a big jump, but it's also a different product. If you want something that stands out and protects your gear, it's solid. If you just want slim and functional, then you can save money and get something a lot simpler. So here's the bottom line. The Aulumu A39 is super protective, visually unique, and well built with premium materials, but it's bulky for pockets and it's a bit pricey. If you're into bold design and don't mind the extra size, it's a fun, functional case. If you're more about minimalism and you're size conscious, then maybe skip this one. Maybe Aulumu will bring out something like the A19, which is a lot less bulky, but still looks damn fine and damn futuristic. Personally, I feel that the best use case for this case is if you already have some kind of daily carry bag or something that you attach this to, or even like as an additional attachment to something like a Peak Design tech pouch where you can carry this on the outside of it, like when traveling or something, without having to put it inside the pouch itself and not taking up that valuable pouch space, you know what I mean? So that's it for today's review. Remember, this video is unbiased and unsponsored. In fact, it's sponsored by you liking and subscribing. So if you enjoy this content or it helps you at all, be sure to like and subscribe down there. And then you'll get to see future videos about other Apple accessories that you might like. And if you want to help me out even more, please go ahead and comment below. Let me know what case you are using on your AirPods, if you're using any at all, and why you like them. So catch you in the next one. Bye for now.